Hello, everyone, and welcome to the world of the International Fab Talks. We have always gathered people across the globe, the unsung heroes, and have requested them to join us on the International Fab Talks to share their journey, to inspire you, and to create a beautiful world for you and as well as for us. And friends, we have met so many people who have given their very best. They have given their best personally, professionally, to the universe. And today we are being joined by a very special person. You'll really be surprised as to who is our special celebrity today. She is Dr. Biva Samadder, joining us all the way from Kolkata, West Bengal, India. Let's welcome our special celebrity and guest and learn a lot. She's here to inspire us, educate us, and empower us, especially all the women out there. You will really benefit a lot from this session. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session, dear.
Jai Hind, everyone. Good evening. I really feel honored and privileged to be a part of this discussion. Very good evening to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out time and staying with us today and sharing your thoughts and views. We are eagerly looking forward to learn from you and to empower all the women of India. And of course, the world also, the people across the world could really benefit when a strong woman shares her thoughts and views and the profession that she loves to, serve the society, to serve the country. Dear ma'am, I go ahead and share your profile in an official way.
Yes.
Thank you.
Myself, I'm Lieutenant Dr. Biva Samadder. I am Associate NCC Officer in 2 Bengal Battalion NCC, and I'm also teaching Sociology in Surendranath College. So this NCC is my honorary profession, and apart from this, I'm also associated with lot of social activities, and I also wrote few articles. 2 books also have been published. One is coming days is going to published in Delhi International Book Fair on gender. And beside that, I am also pursuing my postdoctorate. So this is all about me. And NCC, is the largest voluntary youth organization of the world, and it has more than 14 lakhs of cadets, which is started in 2000. Means when it is started with 20,000 students. Now you can imagine that so many cadets are there. 14 lakhs is really a big number. So I'm really proud to serve the nation through youth training, being in National Cadet Corps as an officer, as a lieutenant.
Excellent, ma'am. That's really very nice. Thank you for sharing so much, ma'am. I'd like to reshare what you've just shared. My dear friends, our special celebrity and guest is a lieutenant, academician, a philanthropist, a great mentor, associate national cadet corps officer, and she is into this beautiful journey. Now, it's all magical to me as to how she is a lecturer and how she transformed her journey into becoming a lieutenant and serving the country and training the young youth, focusing on NCC. What is all this about? And how could you also become an NCC cadet? And how you could contribute to India? And across the world, people should really, benefit from this session. Dear ma'am, you appear to be like an angel amongst us today. So we'd like you to share your light and spread your wings across the International Fab Talks. Dear ma'am, how would you really look at yourself now when you feel you've achieved all of these things? What is that feeling before we start off with the main interview? What is that main feeling? कि मैं आज इतना सब कुछ हासिल कर चुका हूँ. What is the inner feeling that you get?
Actually, I'm very proud of myself. And I think when a woman stand for herself, when a woman achieved herself, that is not for her also. That is also representing the whole fraternity of women. So this is a big thing because when a woman wearing a uniform, that is really a matter of proud. Especially, my father from very childhood used to say that कि बेटा आज मेरे नाम से तुमको जानते हैं तो ये दिन देखने का भी मौका देना कि आपके नाम से हमको जाने. Now I if I visited my hometown, my city, so there said कि देखो ये बीवा के पापा है. So that is a big proud. और मम्मी बोल सकती है कि मेरी अफसर बिटिया. So that is really a proud feeling when your parents said people कि ये मेरी बेटी है. जब भी last just in 2023, I got the highest award in NCC, achieved by an officer, that is DG NCC Commendation Card, and that is also by DG himself. So that is a very proud moment for me, my entire college fraternity, my battalion, and also from for the West Bengal and Sikkim Directorate NCC. And that not only for me, that is an inspiration for all the ladies out there, that a woman also can achieve this kind of awards. And my motto is that only, to inspire the youth, to inspire the girls, that to more join into armed forces, believe in themselves, and they should achieve whatever they want to do in life.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you so much. You explained that so well. And I feel really great when you shared this, Uh, your parents are so proud of your achievement. That's really very nice. And you've received the highest award. That's also really very nice, dear. Dear ma'am, how did this journey start of entering into the NCC? At what age did you enter into this beautiful space?
Okay, when I am in college in my hometown, that is a very small town called Malda, that is in North Bengal area. So there, when I joined in college, I joined NCC also as a cadet, and I was from that time itself I was very enthusiastic. I got governor medal also that time. I was an ex, not only an ex NCC cadet, but also a governor medal holder also. And then after, means joined college as a lecturer in sociology. So my principal actually said, "Okay, I want to open an NCC wing in my college, because earlier it was there, but now I also want to open." As my principal is also from a Sainik school background, and he's a very, very active man, very, very enthusiastic person. So he actually asked me, "Hey, let's open an NCC wing, as I know that you are also an NCC cadet, governor medal holder, and a sports background you have. So then we are requesting the two Bengal battalion that we want. So they said, "Ki you have an, those principals had replied, ki, yes, we can prepare her as an, And from that time itself, we fight for it. And within 1 year, I recruited as a CTO. So first, many people ask me this question, that how a professor of a college can be a इन आर्म फोर्सेस कैन वेयर एन यूनिफॉर्म। आप क्या पुलिस में हो? आप कैसे यूनिफॉर्म पहन सकते हो? आप तो कॉलेज में पढ़ाते हो। दिस क्वेश्चन आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी टाइम्स आई एम asked by people. So now this is the time to answer that a professor or a college teacher, even a school teacher, also can join armed forces as an NCC officer. For that is a procedure. That is a through a proper procedure. If in school or college people want to open an NCC unit, for that they required a CTO, that is caretaker officer. And this CTO should have a NCC background or a sports background. Then their principal or headmaster can apply uh, for the NCC in the senior wing or junior wing. So then, if it is approved, then they can open an NCC unit with, of course, with the cadets. So this is a process, and then the CTO, after couple of interview and procedures, they send back for the training. That training is happened in the Officers Training Academy, Gwalior, that is for the ladies, and Kamti for the boys. So, and this 3 months is a life changing for me. In this 3 months, apart from home, away from my family, this is a hardcore rigorous training. This is means full-fledged military training is there, and what not is there, from starting from drill to firing, map reading, means everything was there. So even the first aid program, then firefighting, we taught everything over there. Even the personality development, the PDLS capsule, the personality development classes, and that makes us a full-fledged officer in this uniform services. And after pass that course, that is a passing out parade was there. That is called a PRCN course. So this passing out parade, after that you became an ANO. The school ANOs are called means third officer, then second officer, then first officer, and the college ANOs, that is in the senior division and senior wing, they called as ANOs, that is means associate NCC officer as a lieutenant. Then you can become the captain, then major. This is the promotional thing. So that 3 months, that journey is very, very tough, but I did it. I did it with a flying color. I got the alpha rank. I got many awards, prizes, and medals in that year, and I became an, for the college.
Yes, dear. That's really nice, ma'am. You had a beautiful journey. And of course, the way you've shared all of that, it requires a lot of patience and, endurance to, forego all of those things and then focus only on what you want. Ma'am, I just have a question. Like, is it for both male and females joining NCC?
Yes, yes, yes.
Like, I
Both,
would like
both
to know,
can join.
yeah,
Huh.
how
Both
many
can.
male members are there? How many female members? Do they outdo more of male and less of female? Is there something
No,
like
no.
that, or the ratio is
In
this?
a NCC unit, 33% girls you can include. 33%. So, in any unit, any school, any institutions, or any college, you can take both. Means you have to means senior wing or senior division. The senior division is called the boys and senior wing called the girls in colleges. And same as in the school, that is junior division and junior wing. So you can include boys and girls both, where the both battalions are there. But in some colleges only boys wings are there. In some colleges like my colleges, boys and girls mixed unit means mixed battalion is there. So mixed company is there in my college. So we can include both the cadets. And in my college now, after I joined as an officer, even in my battalion also, the joining of female cadets, that is we call SW, the senior wing cadets, are more than boys. That is really a very good thing when girls are more into joining NCC.
That's really nice. Excellent, ma'am. What are the avenues open for other girls to join in now? The ones who know about NCC will join. And there are many of the young girls outside, they don't have any idea about the term NCC. So, how we could help them and how we could enable them to understand that these are the avenues, these are the options for them to enter and to serve
Mhm.
our country too with the help of NCC.
First of all, I want to say the age factor is a very crucial thing over here. Like for the school, that junior wings, it is 16 to 26, means 26, and then for the senior wings, 18 to 23. So this age criteria is a very important and crucial thing. And those they are unable to join in any school and colleges NCC wing, they can join in open vacancies also. The open vacancies is also available in the NCC units. So those boys and girls who are unable to join in the schools and colleges, they can join in that open unit. And because NCC is, like your it gives not only your overall personality development, but it is all about discipline, comradeship. It boosts your morale, the courage, the sportsmanship, the team spirit. Means it's about your overall development. It makes you a perfect man or woman, and it's also develop the leadership qualities in you. That is also going to help in your near future. The sports things are also there, cultural things are also there, so it provides you a basic military training apart from your overall development. And beside that, the social activities are also associated with that, and the community development programs through which these cadets can learn a lot of things, the values, the responsibilities, to the good things about be a good citizen of this country, the feeling of patriotism, the feeling of dedication, everything they can learn from this one organization that is called the National Cadet Corps. And it also gives you benefit in your jobs. Like if you are an NCC cadet, you appear for the B and C certificate examination and you passed out this examination, there are a lot of benefits are there. And if you have C certificate, so you can direct, you don't need to give the UPSC examination, right? So you are exempted for that, and you directly go for the SSB interview. That is a big benefit. And apart from that, you have means privileges or extra bonus marks like 10 to 15 marks bonus, or many extra advantages in government services like railways, banks, post office. Even scholarships are also there in some states for educational benefits, are also there for NCC cadets. So apart from this educational qualification and their advantages in government jobs, and then security jobs, they also get, there are lot of things are there where they can get privileged by this NCC B and C certificate exam. And I will also talk about that how a woman or man without joining NCC also they can apply for the armed forces. I will tell you also. Okay.
Dear. Yes, in fact, I was like very much excited to know like how other than college students, other men and women who are like in their mid 30s maybe or late 20s, they would like to join and they would like to focus on giving their time to serving the nation in one way or the other. So could you guide us on this, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sure, sure, sure. Actually, in 2020, there is a milestone change, a historic shift, you can say, to joining in means enabling women to pursue their career in Indian Armed Forces through joining the NDA training. So previously NDA training is not for the women, but from 2022 now women also can join the National Defense Academy, and for that they have to give the UPSC examination. Obviously the age limit is a big factor over there. So means after giving this Union Public Service Commission examination, they also have to go through with a rigorous selection process, and after that they can be trained in the National Defense Academy for the several posts of armed forces officers. But age is a very important factor. Like not only in joining NDA, there are also some short selection commissions are also for there for the women and men also. So that is SSC. SSC is short service commission for women, and for that the age criteria is 19 to 25. That is also means for that you have to have a bachelor degree from a recognized university, and also you can apply it through UPSC process. Then also you have to go through the selection process, and then you can fit for the training. So this is there are more some entries are there like WSSES entries are there, and the JUG entries are there. Then TS called, this TS entry is also there, that is technical entry scheme. And for this technical entry scheme, there are also means girls can also apply in this through UPSC CDS exam. That is happened twice in a year. So apart from this, SSCW entries are also there. That is also short service commission, and age group is the same from 19 to 25, and bachelor degree in a recognized university. But PCM is very important. Means in class 12 you have the science, that physics, chemistry, maths combination. That is very important to join all these things. And there is also JUG entry is there. JUG entry is the judicial and advocate, this general that thing. So in this branch, you have, you if you have the LLB degree, so you need not to go for the written exam. And for means with this degree of LLB, you can apply for the interview. And every year, 7 to 8 females have been selected with this JUG entry, that is the advocate and judicial things. But for that in LLB, you have at least 55% marks should be there. Okay. And if you want to apply without PCM, that is physics, chemistry, math, so you can apply the boys. I am telling that that is soldier technical entry. So in for soldier technical, if you have in class 12 means class 12 means 10 plus 2, that science combination, and at least means 50% marks, so you can apply for this entry also. So there are few things are there, and obviously NCC, if you have NCC certificate holders, so you have directly go for the SSB interview. Then you are also exempted from the CDS examination, which is conducted for the UPSC, and you have 10 to 15 marks bonus in the paramilitary services like BSF, CRPF, SSB, CISF for this. So many advantages are there.
Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing all of that. And you've given a lot of clarity and how much of vacancies are there and how they could approach all of this, how the exams and the age limit and all of that. Dear ma'am, we've often seen that women are not that much encouraged into either the defense forces or maybe into serving the nation. In many areas, we have seen, or many fields, that women, and especially in the defense, if you have seen, like most of them are teachers or doctors, but when it comes to the defense, we find, or the armed forces, you could say, less of women are encouraged or less of women come into this field. What is the reason behind all of this? That we have, no equality over here, and there is something that's not okay.
Yes, dear, I'm agreement with what you say, that society still can't accept women in uniform. And in the services like defense services or in the domain of politics, the percentage of women you can see there is very less. I remember the words of Madhuri Kanitkar. She was a means Lieutenant General, third Lieutenant General of India as a being a woman. So she once said, okay, once a girl in her very childhood dreamed to join armed forces, and she grew up with that dream. Finally, she lands up or not, but half of the battle would be won, and the country would be amazing. So if you think, if you believe, so you already in the half of the way. You can do it. So first, they have to believe in themselves. Yes, we can do it. And I think that no one deserves means a much more thing, the tag of a hero rather than a soldier. So being an army girl is not about that you have to be tough. It is all about that how physically, mentally you are prepared and you are strong enough to handle the challenges, the hinders around you. So that is the main thing. And confidence is also a very important thing, because in our society is a still a patriarchal society. Even sometimes I also hear, not from all the segment, but in a few criteria I also have to learn that लड़की यूनिफॉर्म क्यों पहन रही है, लड़कियों को ज्यादा पढ़ाना नहीं चाहिए. सो दिस माइंडसेट, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द माइंडसेट. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम लोग जेंडर इनइक्वालिटी की बात कर रहे हैं, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट इक्वालिटी, कि पुरुष ही हमेशा जिम्मेदार होते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. You see the cases of domestic violence, you see the cases of violence against women. उसमें भी कहीं ना कहीं 16 नेशनल क्राइम ब्यूरो का रिपोर्ट आप पढ़ लो, उसमें भी लिखा है कि मीन्स 20% केसेस, इन 20% केसेस क्राइम इज कमिटेड बाय अ वुमन ऑल्सो. सो या तो सास है या तो ननद है. एंड द मेन थिंग इज why women empowerment is not fruitful or successful in our society, because a woman should support a woman. The notion of woman empowerment is set when a successful, strong woman is support another woman, and that collaborative, supportive nature is supporting other women. So we should produce a culture. We should produce a supportive culture, a collaborative culture, a collaborative spirit, that वो अपनी बेटी को बोले कि नहीं, तुम पढ़ो, तुम आगे जाओ, तुमको लाइफ में कुछ बनना है, तुम करके दिखाओ. जब उनकी माँ मेरे पास आती है, बोलती है मैम कैंप में भेजने में डर लगता है, लड़के होंगे, लड़के ऑफिसर्स डील करेंगे, बट उसको आपके तरह बनना है. तो सी, द सोसाइटी इज चेंजिंग, बट इन फ्यू केसेस द माइंडसेट आर स्टिल देयर. The mindset, so you need to, though we are in a patriarchal society, you can see me in uniform as a change maker, but means somehow I feel I am here today because of the support of two men in my life. One is my father and one is my husband. So ऐसा नहीं है कि पुरुष सपोर्ट नहीं करते. In my college, there is a girl called Nikhat Parveen. She won the national gold medal in kickboxing championship, and she is all set for the go for the world championship. सो उसके यहाँ तक पहुंचने की जो जर्नी है उसमें वो बीइंग फ्रॉम अ मुस्लिम फैमिली, बीइंग फ्रॉम अ रूरल बैकग्राउंड, उसके फादर ने ही उसको सपोर्ट किया. तो ये हम लोग जब फेमिनिज्म के नाम पे, वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट के नाम पे पैट्रियार्की को ब्लेम करते हैं, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ वी हैव टू थिंक दैट men is ऑलरेडी सपोर्टिंग अस. अगर पापा हमको नहीं पढ़ने भेजते, पापा हमको नहीं सिखाते, तो हम लोग आज यहाँ पे नहीं होते. तो अभी क्या जरूरत है? अभी जरूरत है एक दूसरे का सपोर्ट करें. लड़कियां ही लड़कियों को सपोर्ट नहीं करती इधर. तो वुमेन हैव टू सपोर्ट अ वुमेन, एंड दिस शुड बी द पिक्चर ऑफ द सोसाइटी. तो ही एक लड़की को वो प्रेरणा मिलेगा, वो आश्वासन मिलेगा, वो कॉन्फिडेंस मिलेगा, ताकि वो अपने पैरों पे खड़े हो. सिर्फ डिफेंस में ही क्यों, लड़कियां तो प्लेन भी चलाती है. मतलब डिफेंस में ही आपने गुंजन सक्सेना के बारे में सुना है. शी इज द फर्स्ट पायलट फ्लाइट लेफ्टिनेंट हु फ्लाई टू द बैटल फील्ड, बैटल जोन. तो ऐसे लेडीज भी है हमारे सामने हमारे पुनीता अरोड़ा जैसे लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल का नाम भी है. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ वुमेन आर देयर. हम ऐसे देश में हैं जहां इंदिरा गांधी से लेके प्रतिभा पाटिल, द्रौपदी मुर्मू तक वुमेन आर लीडिंग द नेशन. हमारे सीएम को ही देख लीजिए, वेस्ट बंगाल में शी इज अ वुमन. So a nation, a state is leading by a lady. So that is a big thing. Now the situation is changing. Now women you can see in every field, in politics, in defense, but we need to change the mindset, the way we are thinking about these issues. So that is very important.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. You've given a very empowering session and you've explained so very well with regard to how women should encourage another woman. Because we've seen many a times women are pulling down the other one, either gossiping or, holding them back or not allowing them to take part. And as you said, your dad and your husband have stood with you and have really empowered you. So we would request all the men out there to empower the women in their lives. It could be their daughters, their sisters, it could be their wife, etc. That's really very nice, ma'am. Ma'am, we've seen there are not much of women in the political stream. Very few women, गिने चुने हैं बस, ज्यादा नहीं है. ये ऐसा क्यों होता है, मैम?
See, politics is a sector which is domain, means we called it a male domain. And though we called it is a democratic society, it is a society where the political system is totally leading by the men. तो ऐसे एक सिस्टम में जब लेडीज आती है, फर्स्ट तो वो शी इज नॉट फीलिंग कंफर्टेबल, और दूसरी बात है उनको कंफर्टेबल फील नहीं कराया जाता है किसी किसी क्षेत्र में, हमने देखा है. बट देन ऑल्सो आवर लेडीज आर देयर नाउ इन पॉलिटिक्स. आप वेस्ट बंगाल का ही बात ले लो, आप दिल्ली का ही बात ले लो, वी कैन सी लॉट ऑफ लेडीज नाउ आर इन टू पॉलिटिक्स. सो दिस इज अ टाइम टू चेंज. अभी ये ट्रेंड चेंज हो रहा है. अभी ऐसा नहीं है कि पॉलिटिक्स में लड़कियां बिल्कुल नहीं है. इफ यू लुक इनटू 20-30 years back, the number of women is increasing nowadays. And पहले किसको वोट देना है, द डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर इन पॉलिटिक्स, सो दैट इज ऑल्सो टोल्ड बाय द हस्बैंड और अदर फैमिली मेंबर कि तुम जाके इसको वोट दो. बट नाउ वुमेन कैन टेक able to take the decision that किसको वोट देना है, किसको सपोर्ट करना है, because we are living in a democratic country. So every decision making power is also it has to women also, it belongs to women also. So ऐसा नहीं है कि हाँ कम है, लेकिन number is increasing and women are out there in politics also, and शायद in near future हम लोग और ज्यादा महिलाओं को देखेंगे पॉलिटिकल फील्ड में लीड करते हुए.
Yes, dear. That's really nice, ma'am. We'd love to see many women in uniform,
Yes.
like you. That's a beautiful feeling. And then I feel next, politics is next. But first, I'd like to see many young women coming out and joining like you, taking you as an inspiration and wearing that beautiful uniform. Ma'am, there are certain young girls who would like to come and join the NCC. but they are being stopped by their family members. So what type of a suggestion, what type of a message you'd like to give out to all of their parents? But the child is ready to come, but the
Yes.
parents are holding them back. So what message you have for the parents?
This is a very, very relevant question asked by you. Because even I saw many girl cadets, they are leaving NCC in the first year or second year because the parents pressure कि कैंप में बाहर नहीं जा सकते, तुम गन चलाओगी लड़कियां होगी, क्योंकि हमारे शूटिंग के प्रैक्टिसेस भी होते हैं आर्म फोर्सेस में। तो ये सब ट्रेनिंग बिल्कुल कंपलसरी है, बेसिक ट्रेनिंग है, इनको देना पड़ता है। तो एमिनिशन ट्रेनिंग भी रहते हैं, कैंप में इनको जाना पड़ता है। तो एब्सोल्युटली दे आर समटाइम दे आर स्टॉप्ड बाय देयर फैमिली मेंबर्स। कभी रिलीजन के नाम पे होते हैं, कभी के जेंडर के नाम पे होते हैं कि तुम लड़कियां हो कैसे यहाँ पे जा सकती हो, लोग क्या कहेंगे, यूनिफॉर्म पहन के जा रही हो, लड़कों का ड्रेस पहन रही हो, लड़कों के साथ जा रही हो, जो इंस्ट्रक्टर्स हैं वो भी लड़के हैं। तो ये प्रॉब्लम्स तो आती है, बहुत ज्यादा आती है, बट मेरा मैसेज ये है उन पेरेंट्स को कि आप अगर हमारे लड़कियों को देखेंगे यूनिफॉर्म में, जब आपकी बेटी बड़ी होके अगर कोई आर्म फोर्सेस में, हमारा ये जो ट्राई सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, आर्मी नेवी एयरफोर्स कहीं भी ज्वाइन करेगी और वो जो यूनिफॉर्म पहन के आपके सामने आएगी, तो उसमें आपको जो खुशी और गर्व महसूस होगा वो शायद ही किसी और में महसूस हो। क्योंकि ये जो दिस इज अ ट्रेंड ऑफ पिंक कॉलराइजेशन, यू नो दैट कि नो दैट दिस देयर आर, our society is very very gender biased, patriarchal society. So wahan there is a concept कि these professions are female coded, that pink colorization we call, like the female can be a teacher, can be a doctor, can be a medical person, can be a receptionist, but आप लड़कियों को ही पूछ लो प्रोफेशन में, जब भी वो ऐसे प्रोफेशन चूज करती हैं जैसे कि डिफेंस में जाना है, पॉलिटिक्स ज्वाइन करना है, दे आर स्टॉप्ड बाय देयर फैमिली because they are thinking that they not able to cope up in the male dominated professions. That is one point. Secondly, they think that what people say, if my girl, my daughter, my sister is going for this profession, so what people say. So now please parents grow up, this is the time to change, उसको भी आप जाने दो और आप खुद में भी वो विश्वास लाओ कि ये she can do it, and she can make you proud one day by not only wearing uniform but in any kind of services. So confidence बहुत जरूरी है, confidence अपने आप में, confidence अपने बेटा या बेटी पे, and वो believe उन पे कि yes she can do it, and you need to change your mindset first. Gender inequality एक ऐसा, मतलब समाज के लिए एक ऐसा सोशल स्टिग्मा है, एंड दैट इज बिकॉज द जेंडर सोशलाइजेशन फ्रॉम वेरी चाइल्डहुड, दिस पीपल आर लर्न कि ये लड़के हैं ये लड़कियां हैं, तुमको यहाँ जाना है तुमको वहां जाना है, इवन दे आर सोशलाइज्ड इन दैट वे कि वो ही इनका हैबिट बन जाता है। सो सो द सोशलाइजेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, देयर जेंडर सोशलाइजेशन, दैट इज व्हाई nowadays the gender studies is included on the syllabus, and gender inequality should be stopped in a very childhood, and it starts from the syllabus also. So we can channelize them, you can motivate them, we can make them attain a lot of workshop, we can organize some seminars or workshop, we can talk to these parents, we can counseling sessions we can arrange with these parents to motivate them that आपकी लड़कियों को जाने दो इन सर्विसेज में।
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing. That's really very nice. You gave a clear, answer to the question that I posed. Ma'am, now NCC, is it only focused on a few states of India or it is spread across India in all the states?
No, NCC, I told you, it's the largest voluntary youth organization of the world. And in India, its cadet strength is 14 lakh, where it is started in 1948 with 20,000 students, and it's almost reached 14 lakhs. And it is a pan-Indian organization, इतना बड़ा एक organization है, और means, and NCC's pan Indian presence, you can imagine that 16,288 institutions have NCC in India. And in whole world, means whole India, there is 17 directorate of NCC where 837 unit are there. And कितने स्कूल कॉलेजेस में पढ़ाया जाता है? 16,288, मतलब 16,288 इंस्टीट्यूट में एनसीसी है। तो इसका जो पैन इंडियन प्रेजेंस है, इतने सारे कैडेट्स है, सब जगह एनसीसी है। सो इट इज अ वेरी लार्ज वॉलेंटरी एंड वेरी बिग यूथ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, जहाँ पे आपको डिसिप्लिन, सेक्युलर आउटलुक, वैल्यूज सब कुछ सिखाया जाता है और आपका ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट होता है। साथ साथ आपको फ्यूचर में आपको करियर काउंसलिंग, लीडरशिप क्वालिटी सब कुछ के लिए प्रिपेयर किया जाता है। सो दिस इज अ वेरी बिग प्लेटफॉर्म फॉर द यूथ, for their training, for their personality development, and for also securing their jobs in their future.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent, dear. Dear ma'am, I'd like to ask you a very big question. Like, what challenges did you, of course, daddy and your husband both were there guiding you and have, helped you to reach where you are today with their support. But apart from your parent, your dad and your husband as well, did you face any other blockage? Here they are encouraging your family members, but jo samaj hai, did they put a stop to you? Did they ever pose any negative question? Did you face any negative situation in your life, and how did you overcome it, ma'am?
Yeah, basically, when I joined college as a lecturer, so that time people are very happy. But when I again take the decision to become an officer in NCC, so that time is very crucial, because for the 3 months I was there in academy, that is in Gwalior, and this 3 months my husband have to play my role also, because in my family, me, my husband, and my only son was there. And my mother sometimes came from all the way from Malda, that is very far from here, 9 to 10 hours journey sometimes. So, but that time itself, my son unfortunately have a very deadly disease that is called dengue, and he was admitted to hospital. But the protocol of training is such कि आप ये 3 महीने में कहीं भी नहीं जा सकते, और द ट्रेनिंग कंटिन्यू होगा, मतलब ब्रेक ऐसा कुछ था ही नहीं। तो वहां से मतलब मुझे माय हस्बैंड इज सो सपोर्टिव, बट 3 मंथ्स के लिए यू डोंट बिलीव ही प्लेड द रोल ऑफ अ फादर एंड अ मदर। स्कूल में भी मीटिंग्स में जाना, उसको एग्जाम के लिए प्रिपेयर करना, सुबह का ब्रेकफास्ट बना के देना, एंड दैट इन दैट क्रूशियल टाइम जब ही इज अफेक्टेड विद दैट डेंगू एंड और एडमिटेड टू हॉस्पिटल, दे डोंट इवन इन्फॉर्म मी, बिकॉज कि मैं ट्रेनिंग छोड़ के आ जाऊंगी। And when he got cured, come back to the home, then they informed me, "Hey, these things happen." And now I was cried so much that time. I feel I am a very bad mother. I am a selfish person. I am doing for myself only. And in these 3 months, they have to heard a lot of things from my neighbors, from my so-called relatives. Few relatives are there. They say, "Ki, oh, where she gone? You are not living together? Did you have divorce?" And a lot of things going on. What kind of mother she is? अपने बच्चे से तो बड़ा कुछ नहीं हो सकता जब बच्चा हॉस्पिटल में है। So you have to, mother is also have to be here. So means that time when I come back and people ask me, "Ki, you are a mother really, and your son is there and you are doing your training," and lot of things, lot of means things going on over there. People are asking me question, people are accusing me, people are saying कि both of them got sick and tired and you are doing your training and all. So ये तो मुझे बहुत सुनना पड़ा वापस आके, but that two stars on my shoulder, that is more than bigger than the millions of the sky. Because वहां जब हमारी पिपिंग सेरेमनी हुई, जब पासिंग आउट परेड हुआ, तो एक में हमारे वहाँ के कमांडेंट लगाते हैं स्टार्स, और एक में अपने हस्बैंड या फादर को लगाने देते हैं। यू नो व्हाई? क्योंकि दिस 3 मंथ्स दे सैक्रिफाइस्ड अ लॉट। वहां उनकी पत्नी या बेटी ट्रेनिंग कर रही होती है, सब कुछ छोड़ के, सब कुछ भूल के, हमें वहां पे वी आर नॉट इवन अलाउड टू कीप आवर फैमिली पिक्चर्स, क्योंकि हम लोग इमोशनल हो जाएंगे. कोई भी फैमिली पिक्चर, नो एक्सेसरीज, नो ऑर्नामेंट्स, यू कैन इमेजिन, एंड द टफ ट्रेनिंग. And that is because they according to them that you have trained hard, because now you go back and train them, your cadets, and make them all-round individuals. So this training is very tough, but it changed my life totally. Now I can do anything. I can work 4 5 times more than earlier. I can do 4 5 things at a time. So this training is very very crucial, very important, and Officers Training Academy not only changed my life, but the change 106 cadets officers who are there in the training, all trainees life. Means this is a very means big organization, this academy, and we learned a lot. But यहाँ का सिचुएशन, आई अगेन टोल्ड द पैट्रियार्कल माइंडसेट, बहुत सुनना पड़ा. और जब स्पेशली मैं यूनिफॉर्म पहन के जाती हूँ एंड पीपल से कि क्या आपने पुलिस फोर्स ज्वाइन कर लिया है, कॉलेज छोड़ दिया है, लड़की हो के कैसा लगता है, दिस इज, यू आर नॉट लुकिंग गुड. even somehow in my college, my unit, I luckily I got a very very cooperative and very friendly environment. मुझे कोई प्रोफेशनल लाइफ में इसलिए प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ. फिर देन ऑल्सो समहाउ men have to means hesitate to salute you, that you are officiating him, you are a higher rank holder than that. थोड़ा सा तो वो मेल ईगो आता है कि एक लड़की को सल्यूट करेंगे, वो तो मुझसे जूनियर पोस्ट पे है. सो सबके साथ नहीं होता है, बट कुछ कुछ पर्सन ऐसे होते हैं और आपको सुनना तो पड़ता है. बट द मेंटेनिंग द बैलेंस बिटवीन माय फैमिली लाइफ, my working life, and this NCC, it's a big challenge for me. क्योंकि फैमिली को भी संभालना है, कॉलेज में भी पढ़ाना है, और एनसीसी का इतने सारे एक्टिविटीज इसको भी साथ में, और उसके साथ साथ मेरे सोशल एक्टिविटीज है, उसके साथ साथ मेरे बुक्स है, मेरा पढ़ाई है. ये 4 5 थिंग्स आई हैव टू डू एट ए टाइम. दैट्स अ बिग चैलेंज, बट एकेडमी ने सब कुछ सिखा दिया था. सो हम लोगों को सब आता है, सब करना आता है. जैसे कि यू ऑल्सो नो, आई एम ऑल्सो वर्किंग sometime with the Brave Soul Foundation, that is very good foundation, Aparajita Dees Foundation, for the acid attack survivors. I was also associated with them. I'm associated with that Jaideep Muktadhara organization also, that is for the blind children. I'm associated with that Maheshwata Devi's the sex worker children's organization also. So there are a lot of activities also going on all the days, that community development programs and such things. If I go to camp, then also my uh, means son is suffering sometime, his education is hampering sometime. I just give you one small thing, one small story. एक दिन क्या हुआ, मैं जब गई थी कैंप में, उस समय मेरा मतलब पीएचडी का प्रिपरेशन भी चल रहा था. तो मैं जब घर पे वापस आई तो मैंने देखा कि माय सन श्रीओम वो सो गया है. तो मैंने बोला कि कोई इतना शांति घर पे कुछ नहीं है, तुम क्यों सो गए. तो उसने बोला, मामा, कुक जो हमारी है, यूज टू कॉल हर मासी. तो मैंने बोला कि मासी नहीं आई है. नहीं आई है, मैंने उससे पूछा, तो उसने बोला नहीं आई है. सो मैंने आपको फोन करके डिस्टर्ब करना जरूरी नहीं समझा, बिकॉज यू आर इन टू वर्क. सो मैं ऐसे ही सो गया. आई वॉज फील सो गिल्टी कि मेरे वजह से ये मतलब बिना खाना खाया सो गया, और उसमें सेंस ऑफ मीन्स रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी देखो कि मुझे कॉल तक नहीं किया. सो दिस थिंग्स टच्ड मी अ लॉट. ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो हमको फेस करना पड़ता है बीइंग अ वुमेन. एक लड़का अगर काम करता है तो घर पे आके उसको आयरन करा हुआ ड्रेस भी मिल जाता है, बट हमको अपना सब चीज करना पड़ता है. So that balance you have to maintain, and if you can manage your time, the time management, stress management, these things, if you are doing properly, so believe me, you can win the world.
Excellent, ma'am. That's really nice. And the way your son has also adjusted with you, then you've given that beautiful example. That's really also very nice. Yes, dear. And you shared like what are the ups and downs you faced a lot, the backlash from your neighbors and maybe your relatives, a few of your relatives too. But you won. Now you're an angel and you're an inspiration to all of us. Dear ma'am, we'd like to know about your childhood when you were like maybe below the age of 10. What type of a child were you? You were very focused on studies, very naughty, talkative, or very shy? किस तरह की छोटी बच्ची थी आप?
I not remember really, but my mother used to say that you are very, मतलब तुम किताब की कीड़ा थी. So you are very good into studies, and I'm serious, very serious about my studies. मैं ज्यादा खेल कूद में ध्यान नहीं देती थी. So पढ़ाई करती थी. 10th में भी मीन्स मैंने बोर्ड में भी टॉप किया था. मैंने एचएस में भी टॉप किया था. And then in graduation also, and then in masters I got first class first in the whole university. I got gold medal by the governor, and so my academic life is very very good. Then I did PhD, and one interesting thing has happened that when I am studying for my masters, and then my husband came for a program, that is a convocation ceremony going on. So that time we means before he became my husband, we don't know each other really, but that time he asked my father, I want to marry her. So father said, why? Well, she's speaking so good things. She's raised properly, and I need this kind of girl to take care of me and my home. So my father said, "Ki, but she has a lot of big ambition. She want to do job. She want to be a professor. She want to make her studies continue." So would be husband that time. So he said, कि, "Okay, okay. शादी के बाद वो पढ़ेगी भी और नौकरी भी करेगी, ये मैं आपसे वादा करता हूँ." एंड उसने मुझे पूछा कि मास्टर्स का एग्जाम दे दिया, तो मैंने बोला हाँ. तो उसने बोला कि अच्छा कितना कॉन्फिडेंट हो? मैंने कहा मैं फर्स्ट क्लास फर्स्ट ही आऊंगी, इतना कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ. तो उसने समझा कि दिस इज जस्ट अ जोक, and the result out that day, I called him first and said, yeah, I got first class first in the whole university. I got the going to got the gold medal, and you have to come for the ceremony, that convocation. तो एंड वो बात मुझे अभी भी इसलिए याद है क्योंकि वो अभी भी वो बात बोलता है कि दैट कॉन्फिडेंस इन हर, आई लाइक आई द माय एडमिरेशन ऑन हर इज फॉर दैट ओनली, कि इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है कि मैंने दिया है, मुझे ही फर्स्ट मिलेगा. एंड दैट इज व्हाई आई लाइक हर अ लॉट. एंड मैंने, आप विश्वास नहीं करोगे, मैंने शादी के बाद मास्टर्स कंप्लीट किया. मतलब मास्टर्स तो हो गया था, उसके बाद मैंने पीएचडी कंप्लीट किया. एंड मेरे पीएचडी के लिए भी बहुत ज्यादा मेरी फैमिली ने सफर किया, क्योंकि आई एम टीचिंग इन दिस कॉलेज, सुरेंद्रनाथ कॉलेज. माय पीएचडी, आई डिड माय पीएचडी फ्रॉम कल्याणी यूनिवर्सिटी. दैट इज 1.5 hour ट्रेन जर्नी एवरी डे, और जाने आने में मुझे बहुत टाइम हो जाता था. तो रोज आके ज्यादातर दिन वही खाना बना लेते थे, वही सबको दे देते थे. एंड उन्होंने जो वो प्रॉमिस किया था मेरे फादर से कि मैं उसको डॉक्टरेट भी करवाऊंगा, कॉलेज में भी पढ़ाएगी. और फिर मेरे लाइफ में ये शिफ्ट आया कि मैं, मेरे जब प्रिंसिपल ने बोला कि यू हैव टू ओपन एन एनसीसी विंग इन आवर कॉलेज. सो दिस लेक्चरर टू लेफ्टिनेंट जर्नी इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग इन माय लाइफ. And my husband's full support was there. My father was there with me, and my college principal, he's also always there for me, and obviously my son. So all, you can see all the gang of the boys only, the men.
Yes, dear. That's really nice. Excellent, ma'am. I really like this beautiful journey from a lecturer to a lieutenant. Now we'd like to come to this beautiful space as a lecturer. Like what you teach sociology, right, ma'am? Yes, dear. So, like, how is the journey with your students?
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah.
Hmm. So after joining this college, I get a very very homely atmosphere. I am very welcomed by my college fraternity. My students are very welcoming, and I treat them like friends. I never take a book and I start reading the book. My teaching way is different. I always ask them they think out of the box. कुछ एग्जाम्पल देके पढ़ाना, उनके साथ बैठ के बातें करना, उनसे पढ़ाना. So and by this way I became very popular in my students also. They not only like me as a teacher but they considered me as a friend as well. And उनके बहुत सारे decisions में मैंने उनका पार्ट लिया है, नॉट ओनली इन एजुकेशनल लाइफ बट इन पर्सनल लाइफ. उनके प्रॉब्लम्स वो मेरे साथ शेयर करते हैं. And many of my students are in they already joined. Few of my students are in armed forces. One is in soldier technical, one is in engineering core in armed forces. My 3 or 4 students are in aviation as a security personnel. Few are teachers in college and schools. Few are the officer in police services. And वो लोग जब वापस आके मुझे बोलते हैं कि मैम आपके वजह से हूँ, आपने गाइड किया है. एंड व्हेन in their status you are seeing कि it's all because of you, thank you ma'am, you are hero for us, you are this, you are that. So that is my achievement. I think that is something which I achieved in my life. That is the love and admiration from my students and my NCC cadets.
Excellent, excellent, ma'am. When you're sharing all of that, it really makes us feel proud that when you get that love, the respect from your students, and they look up to you and say, ma'am, you've been the source of our inspiration, and today we are here because of you. That's really very nice. Excellent, dear. What is that one thing you love about yourself? What do you like about yourself?
Uh,
It is.
I I really means love to take challenges. If somebody told me ना कि ये तुमसे नहीं होगा, ये तुम नहीं कर सकती, you can't do it. So मैं वो करती ही हूँ. और करने के बाद सक्सेसफुल होने के बाद मैं उसको टैग कर देती हूँ कि देखो मैंने किया और हम लोग कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. सो एक्चुअली ये मेरा एक मैसेज भी है उन सारी लड़कियों के लिए, उन सारी वुमेन के लिए जिनके अंदर, क्योंकि यू नो एवरी वुमन एवरी गर्ल हैज दैट एबिलिटी इनसाइड कि वो कुछ भी कर सकती है. बट द thing which is lacking in them, that is the confidence, that is self awareness. कि उनको खुद को पता नहीं है कि वो क्या क्या कर सकती है, उनको खुद को अपने ऊपर बिलीव नहीं है. So if they believe, they can do it. If they believe in themselves, if they have confidence in themselves कि ये हम लोग कर सकते हैं, तो हम लोग कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. तो चैलेंज लेना चाहिए लाइफ में, कुछ करके दिखाना चाहिए. हम सबके अंदर वो सब क्वालिटीज है, सब बिलीव है. कोई बोलता है कि मैं आई एम नॉट गुड इन स्टडीज, आई एम नॉट गुड इन जंपिंग, आई एम नॉट गुड इन रनिंग, बट ऐसा नहीं है. हम लोग सबके अंदर सारी क्वालिटीज है. बट द थिंग इज कि वो वन की जरूरत होती है लाइफ में, वो सेल्फ अवेयरनेस जरूरत होती है कि यस आई हैव ऑल द क्वालिटीज एंड आई कैन डू एवरीथिंग. सो स्टार्ट बिलीविंग इन योरसेल्फ एंड यू कैन डू वंडर्स.
Thank you for restoring confidence in, all of us. That's you can do. Even if others say no, you have to just try hard and then you succeed and then you show them that you can really do it. That's really nice. Dear ma'am, have you taken out some time to go on a holiday with your family to any other state of India?
Actually, the time constants is a very thing because whenever I got time, I used to travel with my family. I used to go to my mom's place, that is in North Bengal. uh, Outside also, and for my conferences or for seminars I used to go to, means like the sociological association seminars, or for any other workshop or seminars I used to visit Orissa, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, all the cities. So this is a big opportunity for me. Even the outside India, like I visited a few outside states of India for my conference as well.
Excellent. That's really nice. Wonderful, ma'am. Dear ma'am, how you want the world to remember you? In what way should they remember you? As a lieutenant, as a lecturer, or as a good human being? Where do you feel that हाँ इस जगह में मुझे याद करनी, इसीलिए मुझे याद करनी, इस वजह से?
Uh, my message is very loud and clear. I want this world to remember me as a good human being, as a good leader. Because when you are a good leader, you can motivate and inspire thousands of people at a time. When you have that leadership qualities inside you. And I believe that I am a very good leader, as I can inspire a lot of youth out there. Because nowadays, this is a big challenge to motivate our youth in a proper channel. And NCC is doing it very, very nicely. Channelize their power, their sources in the proper line with a feeling of patriotism, dedication to nation. So, uh, means leadership quality is very, very important. So I want this world to remember me as a good leader, as a motivating leader who can inspire and who will inspire a lot of youth to motivate others also, and also can engage themselves in the serving of the nation for the doing the community development programs, and also spread love all over the world.
Yes, dear, that's really very nice, ma'am. Excellent. Ma'am, what type of a change would you like to see in India first and then in the world? किस तरह की बदलाव होनी चाहिए इंडिया में और बदलाव कहाँ पर हुए हैं?
Okay. I am a very little person to speak on this issue, because change, this is change. Matlab, there are a lot of facets of change. There is a change in social change, there is societal change, economic change, political change, religious change. So, lot of change is there, and change is inevitable in the society. Whether there is conflict, there is a change, and there is no society in this world there are not an on any changing process. So change is inevitable in the society, and our society is changing. Like you can see, the fashion is changing, our values are changing from the religious to secular outlook, from monopoly to democratic society. So everything is changing only. And if you one thing I like to mention, that we have to change in our mindset first. We have to talk about inequality. We have to talk about our girl child education. We should think about equality, secular outlook, uh, secularism. These things, I think, we can work in this matter. It is not about change, it is about change in our perception, change in our mindset, that how we look into anything. It can be religious thing, it can be political thing, it can be the issues of gender inequality, and everyone have his own perspective, but we have to see the in the perspective of others also, because we have to see anything not in an individual perspective, but also we have to generalize it. We have to think about others also, and not being selfish, but you have to live not only for yourself but for the world also, because it's our a big family.
So, what a beautiful way to share that. A big family. Yes, dear, our big family. Dear ma'am, there's one question which, like, most of the younger generation, now we want the younger generation to take part and become NCC cadets and to, focus on a beautiful career and to give a lot to the country, to the universe, to the world. But we find most of the youngsters now glued to their mobile. They are suffering from mobile addiction, जिससे बाहर आ ही नहीं पा रहे. तो आप इसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे मैम?
See, it is also a habit. Means you are addicted to mobile phones, you are addicted to social media. This is also an habit. Because nowadays AI also dominating everywhere. So उनको कुछ भी करने के लिए, पढ़ाई करने के लिए भी कॉलेज जाने की भी जरूरत नहीं होती है. गूगल में सर्च करो तो कुछ भी मिल जाएगा. So we need to channelize this youth in a proper manner. ठीक है. And it has to start from the family itself. If family members start spending time with them, like पहले हमारी न्यूक्लियर फैमिली थी, देन मीन्स न्यूक्लियर जॉइंट फैमिली थी, तो उससे न्यूक्लियर फैमिली आई, तो क्या हुआ कि ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स का साथ छूट गया, सिंगल पेरेंट चाइल्ड मीन्स फैमिली स्टार्ट हो गई. सो जो कम्युनिकेशन है, इंटरेक्शन है, वो बंद हो गया. सो दिस इज अ बिग प्रॉब्लम. सो we have to start it from our home itself. We have to give time to our kids. We have to make them spend time with the grandparents. And we also set an example that हम सब साथ में है, साथ में एज ए फैमिली वी कैन स्पेंड सम हॉलीडेज टुगेदर एटलीस्ट. और कुछ नहीं तो रात को डिनर तो साथ में कर ही सकते हैं. सो ऐसे इट हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम होम. तो आपका मोबाइल से थोड़ा थोड़ा एडिक्शन कर जाएगा, स्क्रीन टाइम थोड़ा सा कमेगा, एंड देन दे means the institutions also means colleges, schools, they means apart from that studies like न्यू एनईपी का भी यही मोटो है कि पढ़ाई से ज्यादा भी इनका सारा ओवरऑल क्वालिटीज का डेवलपमेंट करना. सो इनका मतलब कुछ ऐसी चीजों में इनको एंगेज करना जिसमें इनको इंटरेस्ट भी लगे और उनका उनको करियर में भी उसका हेल्प हो. जैसे कि हमको कुछ फर्स्ट एड का प्रोग्राम कराया जिसमें उनको एंगेज किया प्रैक्टिकली, तो उसमें भी उनको कुछ टाइम स्पेंड किया जा सकता है. जॉब ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्राम्स हम क्रिएट करते हैं, करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज के लिए हम कुछ वर्कशॉप्स करते हैं, ताकि ज्यादा से ज्यादा टाइम उनको पढ़ाई मोनोटोनस और बोरिंग लगती है तो प्रैक्टिकल चीजों में हम लोग ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व कर सकते हैं. कॉलेजेस स्कूल्स में हम लोग सेमिनार्स वेबिनार्स वर्कशॉप अरेंज कर सकते हैं जहाँ पे ये लोग अटेंड करें, और वो ज्यादा प्रैक्टिकल बेसिस पे होने चाहिए और जिसमें यूथ को कैडेट को इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए. सो ऐसे हम लोग इनको इनको स्पोर्ट्स में कोई, और हर बच्चे के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ टैलेंट होता है. तो हमको we have to find out first what is the love, what is the necessity, and what is the talent inside him or her. तो उसको हमको फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा, हर बच्चों को पर्सनली अटेंड करके ये हमको फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा. एंड ऑन दैट वे हम लोग ऐसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं कि जो स्पोर्ट्स में अच्छा हो तो स्पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड, तो जिसको जिस चीज में इंटरेस्ट है अगर उसको उस चीज में ही दिया जाए, और उस चीज में ही किसको पढ़ाई से ज्यादा फोटोग्राफी में इंटरेस्ट है, सो हम लोग उसको फोटोग्राफी का वर्कशॉप कराएंगे. तो ऑटोमेटिकली they are more involved, they are more interactive, and इससे स्क्रीन टाइम उनका कमेगा, मोबाइल का एडिक्शन कमेगा, एंड ऑल्सो लाइक आई सेड कि we start spending time with our family members.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, so much for that beautiful message that you've given us and how to overcome mobile addiction, give more practical training. And you mentioned all of that very, very clearly, ma'am. We are very, very happy to have had you here. One more small request, ma'am. Would you like to share your favorite proverb or quotation?
My favorite proverbs or quotations are many things, but एक हमारे एकेडमी के टाइम में भी बहुत पॉपुलर था. हम लोग सब बोलते थे कि when you will understand that you became a soldier when your shoes call boots, your friends call your buddies, your teachers call your instructors, and your playgrounds or the prayer grounds called your parade ground, and your mothers became your motherland, and that is the day you will become a soldier. So this quote is very very famous in our days also. एंड और एक कोट मुझे बहुत पसंद है कि टू स्टार्स ऑन माई शोल्डर्स आर बेटर देन द मिलियंस ऑफ द स्काई. तो ये सच में ही आसमान के जितने तारे हैं उनसे ये दोनों तारा मेरे लिए बहुत प्रेशियस है, क्योंकि इसके लिए मुझे बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ी है. आई हैव टू सैक्रिफाइस अ लॉट, sacrifice of myself, my family, my parents, and so ये वो इसमें हमारे ब्लड स्वेट दोनों हैं, इसमें हमारे सबका प्राउड है. एंड यू नो व्हेन आई वेयर दिस यूनिफॉर्म पीपल रश टू मी, कम टू मी कि मैम आपकी तरह बनना है, आपके साथ सेल्फी लेना है. यू मीन्स ऑटोमेटिकली फील यू आर अ सेलिब्रिटी. एंड सो ये फीलिंग बहुत बड़ी है. मुझे बहुत गर्व है अपने आप पे, मुझे बहुत गर्व है एनसीसी पे, मुझे बहुत गर्व है अपने कैडेट्स पे. और मैं चाहती हूँ कि सारे कैडेट्स जो भी इसके ड्रीम है, ये ख्वाब है कि आर्म फोर्सेस ज्वाइन करे, तो उनको भी मैं यूनिफॉर्म में देखना चाहती हूँ. एंड दिस इज अ वेरी प्राउड थिंग, बिलीव मी. इससे ज्यादा आपको खुशी you can see the twinkle on your parents' face, on your parents' eyes. जब वो बोलते हैं कि मेरी अफसर बिटिया आ गई है. And when means last 2-3 years I got the best ANO in the group, the best officer in the directorate in the whole state. I got state award, I got few national awards. So ये सारे achievements, even I was called by the governor of West Bengal also in 26 January. So this all prestigious things are happened in my life because of this uniform. This uniform gives me a lot. My academy, my OTA gives me a lot. My NCC directorate give me a lot. So this is my achievement, and I want to die with this feeling of patriotism and proud.
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent. Thank you so much. It was really very nice listening to all that you were sharing. And towards the end, you said, I'd like to have this uniform with me, and I focus more on patriotism. And I love the way my parents are proud of me. That is really very nice. And we'd love to see many more people like
Yes.
yes, और बहुत सारे लोग आप ही की तरह होना, वो यूनिफॉर्म पहनना है, and they should really feel proud. They should be in uniform and serve their motherland and help others to grow in the right way. You're an angel and you're an inspiration to everyone, ma'am. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. We look forward to many more interactions with you in the near future. Lots of love to you and all your students as well, and
Thank
all
you.
your relatives, your friends, because you're a shining star. As you said, these 2 stars on my shoulder is worth 1,000,000 stars in the sky. So that's really very nice, ma'am. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, dear. My dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. We've been connecting with a very special celebrity today, a person in uniform. For the first time on the International Fab Talks, we've had a person who's a great celebrity amongst us today. She's Dr. Biva Samadder. She's joining us all the way from Calcutta, West Bengal, India. And I would like you to learn a lot from our celebrity and guest and don that uniform that makes you really special. And all the girls out there, you have this beautiful inspiration that yes, you could make it work for you. If ma'am can do it, you too also can do it. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Jai Hind.
Thank you. Dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. If you like what we are doing, connecting with the celebrities across the world, the best way is to learn from them. When they share their story, when they share their journey, the ups and downs, that becomes a source of inspiration. Do share this video with others. If you like this video, comment on it, share and subscribe. Thank you and stay safe.